Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to get back to filming, do a get ready with me, chatting about life, also trying some new makeup. I have so many exciting products here. I have the new Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. I just got this in PR and I'm all about blush right now, so I definitely want to focus on that. I also have the lip glosses from his new collection. Oh my god, the colors are so pretty. Just beautiful, kind of nude, glittery, just glowy lip glosses. I also have the Lawless Beauty Set the Stage New Hydrating Primer. Also have this, which I want to try, the Velour. Why did I say velour? Velour. This is the eyeliner and lash adhesive hybrid. It's called the Lash and Go. Basically, you apply it like eyeliner and then you pop your lash on, so you can do both at the same time very quick, and I've heard good things about this. I have the new Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. This is a mascara duo, so it has two different sides. I have the Lawless Lucid Skin Highlighter. So they sent this over and I haven't tried this yet. There's only one shade I want to say, but it has really good reviews. Also have the Too Faced Chocolate Matte Eyeshadows. These are liquid melted shadows that I want to try, as well as the NARS. We have their new Paradise Found bronzer. Look at this packaging. And then their Laguna Matte. I just thought we could play around. I have some lashes from Tati Lashes. They sent me over some lashes, so we will try that with that velour product. I got my Surratt foundation in the right shade, and then I have a Wayne Goss lipstick, and I also have a Lawless lipstick. We'll just kind of play around and see. But those are the main products. Just want to chat, put some makeup on, try some new products, and see what I think. So if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe, and let's go ahead and begin. So as you guys can see, I did get my hair done. I was thankful that they reopened salons, and I was actually due for an appointment right before they locked down, so I was kind of first on the list. So I went ahead and went in, and they have all the safety precautions, masks, only one person in the loft at a time. I go to a place where they rent their own little spaces, so it's not like a big salon, but I'm thankful to have my roots done so that I can kind of have a fresh start. And then we did cut off like 5 inches. I just had really like longer layers on the bottom, and I was like, you know what, my hair is up most days. We're just going to have a fresh start and cut it off. So I want to go ahead and start with the makeup. This is new from Lawless, Set the Stage Hydrating Priming Serum. They sent this over in PR. I haven't used it yet, but I smelled it, and it's like a gel texture. It reminds me of the Watermelon Glow Recipe Moisturizer and the way that it feels and appears. It has like an herbal scent. I don't know if I love the scent, but Lawless is a more natural brand, or a clean beauty brand, if you will. Ooh, feels nice on the skin. That actually does feel really nice. So this is interesting because they call it a hydrating priming serum. I'm gonna take another pump actually. I think this reminds me more of a serum. I don't know if it's going to do anything priming wise, like for makeup or pores, but it does feel really, really nice on the skin. It has a glide to it. It's not heavy, but I definitely feel like I have some moisture. So if you watched my last video, I tried out the Surratt Beauty Dewdrop Foundation. I bought that one off Bergdorf. Listen, I'm not bougie. Bergdorf Goodman, the high-end kind of store, if you know what I'm saying. And I picked up the shade 5. It was supposed to be like a light medium. To me, it was very, very light. So I went ahead and picked up the shade number 8, so a couple steps up. It's really hard to tell. I don't like the packaging because, as you can see, it just starts going everywhere. I forget that my camera, I need to like show you close up, but I haven't even touched it and it's already coming out. So I don't like the packaging, but I do like the finish of this. Now I only mixed it with an Urban Decay Stay Naked because of the shade, but this shade will work for me where I can use it by itself. So we'll get a more accurate kind of wear time, and I'll tell you what I think. But just mixing the other one, sorry, I'm trying to squeeze it out. So to squeeze it out, you have to use your thumb, and you really have to like push hard to get it out. So here's the product. This wore beautifully on me. Now again, mixed with the Urban Decay, which is one of my favorites, but I thought the coverage was a light medium, just enough. It could be built to medium, and it wore beautifully. Like, it was natural finish, not super dewy, even though it's called the Dewdrop. It didn't break up, it didn't feel heavy, it didn't add texture. So I was really impressed. I mean, enough to buy another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start applying this. Now again, I haven't used, ooh, that shade's a little yellow. Warm. Wow, I'm really having issues with the shades. Hopefully once I do everything, it can kind of calm down because I just self-tanned, but my body is more bronzy from self-tan, not so warm. I'm definitely gonna have to pull this down my chest, which, damn, I really thought the shade would work, but it's pulling really warm. Okay, so here's the shade 8, and I feel like it's too orange. I mean, it definitely is really warm. Hopefully it'll calm down once I do concealer. And I will say it's a lot dewier without mixing it. So mixing it with the Urban Decay actually did make it more skin-like. It definitely is very dewy. So I almost prefer mixing it, to be honest. I feel like it's oxidizing too. So we're looking a little orange. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer off camera and my powder because I don't have anything new. And then we will kind of jump in and start on the eyes and bronzer and all of that. All right, so I went ahead and did my powder and my brows, and I wanna zoom you guys in. I wanna go in with these new Too Faced matte eyeshadows. These are their melted chocolate, so they're liquids. This one shade I have is called, ooh, yeah, I wanna use this. This one is called, I think, Chocolate Bunny. It's really, really pretty. It's like just like a warm brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this to my eye. And I believe you can just use a blending brush. Let's hope. And just kind of blend this out, and then it should set. So I feel like that worked. I did bring it down a little bit too far, so that was my fault. But it blended nicely. Might be like a nice kind of one and done product. I feel like it dries pretty quick, so I feel like you don't want to let it sit. You want to really blend, and then you're kind of good to go. You don't want to let it sit for, 30 seconds, because I feel like it really, you have about, I want to say 15 seconds of playtime, and then it's set. That was really easy and quick if you just want one shade, and it feels maybe a little bit tacky, but I feel like it's pretty set down, so we'll have to see. I want to go in next with the Velour Lash and Go eyeliner and eyelash hybrid. So the thing about this is my friend Cheryl, as I say in every video, she used this and she said it's immediate. So you want to do one eye, put your lash on, and then do the other eye. You don't want to do both because it will dry. It dries really fast. I'm going to use Tati lashes, foam ink lashes in Bitches Back. So I'm going to do one eye and then pop the lash on, and we're going to see if it sticks. This is going to be hard for me to do on camera. I'm not good at doing my winged liner on camera, especially with like an applicator that I'm not used to. It's just a pointy applicator, but I'm quite fussy with my applicators too, so let's hope. Okay, so I have a line. It's not the best. That's the one thing I will say, just because I have like specific liners that I like. I'm gonna go in with these lashes because I want to go in before it dries. And I'm gonna really stick these on. The only thing is now I can't use that Huda Beauty. Damn, I didn't think about that. That's another question is, then you would have to do your mascara first. It is sticking though. I mean, it feels secure. It's quick. You don't have to wait for your lash glue to dry. Also, you don't have to go over it again. Like sometimes with lash glues that are clear, you can see it on the band, so you have to go over it again. I mean, it is like a 2-in-1. I just feel like I have a hard time doing the liner. I almost wonder if I try my winged liner over here and then just on the lash band put this and see if that'll work. Let's try that. So I actually just used my liner to do the wing, and then I'm going to use this to go across the lid. It is wet, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the lash on. Okay, I feel like this lash looks wonky. It like doesn't want to stick on the inner corner. This dries so fast. Like you literally apply it and you have to put the lash on like right away. I don't know if I like this because look at that. Ugh, it's like not wanting to stick on the inner corner. I went ahead and applied a little bit of lash glue just because I don't want to rip this off and redo it. This product definitely has a learning curve. I think it would be easier again if I was right up on my mirror, not trying to demo it, but I don't know. I'm kind of undecided. Okay, so we're gonna move on from the eyes. I am just definitely undecided about that. So let's go into this NARS Paradise Found. This is their kind of limited edition bronzer. So the packaging is really pretty. It does have an overspray, which I don't understand, because if it's not gonna stay like that, then why do that? So I'm using a Refer number 5, and I'm just gonna use this to bronze up the skin. I contoured with my Dior palette. Yeah, like look at that shimmer, that overspray. Ugh, my God, what the hell? I don't like the overspray, so. Okie dokie. Well, I guess it's there. So we're just gonna have to kind of, you know what? I'm gonna try to get some of that off, but I feel like we're stuck. What is the point of that overspray? You know what? I feel like we're struggling a little bit, but we're gonna keep moving here. The actual bronzer shade isn't bad. I just don't understand the point of that overspray. I'm gonna go into this Lawless highlighter next before we go into blush. This is called Afternoon Delight. The only thing I find kind of interesting about this is I think there's only this one shade. So we'll see if it. I feel like my skin looks so textured from that overspray. Why? Do you see all that texture? This highlighter is not my favorite, which I'm kind of surprised by. I think that bronzer really jacked things up. We're just having a rough trying new makeup today. Okay, so I'm praying to God that Manny's palette saves the day. This is the new Moon Prism blush palette, and the packaging is absolutely stunning. This is like 3D. You do get 6 shades in here. I think I'm going to start off with this shade right here. Oh yes, pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. I'm gonna kind of bring it up. Very pigmented. Ooh, I like. This is a matte shade. And then I think I'm gonna go into the orangey shade, Twilight, and just kind of go over the center of my base and then kind of work it into that blush. I'm even gonna apply it up here. I just wanna kind of tie everything together. I'm a blush girl and I really like that. So I used the 2 middle shades. Very pigmented, and in the palette there's only one shimmer, it looks like, which is this one right here. The rest of them are mattes. So for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line with Morphe Love Bite. So I'm gonna fill in the outer edges, and I've been toying with not making my Cupid's bow so pronounced, so instead just kind of going over it. So I kind of just like run my finger across. So for lipstick, I want to go in with my Wayne Goss lipstick in Camellia. I just bought this. I love the formula of these lipsticks. And then for gloss, I want to use the new Lunar Beauty lip gloss in Moon. It just looks like a beautiful light, like really light nude. Oh my God, so pretty. And it smells so good. I don't even know what it smells like. Heaven. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. All right, guys, here's my finished makeup look. And I have to say, this was a little bit of a weird trying new makeup. I have some standout products that I really could see myself using on the daily. And then I have products that absolutely are a hard no. So let's start off with the Lawless Primer. I really like this. I don't notice that it did anything for my pores, but it doesn't claim to. To me, this is just like a hydrating serum that I could use in place of moisturizer, and it plays well under makeup. It does give you that nice kind of hydrated feel, so I can see myself really enjoying this. The Surratt foundation, the shade is too warm. I would have to mix this with like a neutral or a cool tone foundation, which I'm bummed about because it's really expensive. I actually prefer it mixed with the Urban Decay. It's a little bit too dewy for me without that, and I feel like it's not as smoothing. So I will continue to mix this. So I really love the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow. I think they have like 8 to 10 shades, and it blended super easily, quick, out the door. If you want a one and done kind of shadow, I think these are great. I just used a blending brush and it was really user friendly. So these are a definite yes for me. The Velour Lash and Go, I'm undecided. This eye was fine. Everything was quick, easy, it stuck on. This eye is a little bit wonky, and I had to kind of glue the inner and outer portion on, which is kind of defeating the purpose. So I'm a little bit undecided because if I'm doing a wing, I really like to have control of my favorite winged liner, and this is a little bit tough to work with. It dries super fast, and it does have kind of a tacky feel, so I feel like you have to apply it, literally hurry up and put your lash right on. So I could see the pros and cons. It could also be because, again, when I'm doing my liner, typically I like to be right up on my mirror, and to show you guys I can't do that, so I typically get a better result when I'm not filming it, if that makes sense. So I'm a little bit undecided. I feel like my lashes look a little bit wonky, but I'll keep playing around with it. The NARS bronzer is a hard no, and I'm really like, I mean, I have glitter all over my face. I know there was an overspray, but I even kind of went up here, and it's just, why the overspray? It does nothing but leave glitter all over your face. The bronzing color doesn't really wow me. I would just rather use Laguna or just any, I mean, literally I have like speckles of glitter all over everything. I'm usually not like really crazy about glitter, or I don't get like upset about it, but literally I have glitter all over, and I feel like it ruined my base. So that's gonna be a hard no. I looked it up and it had really bad reviews too, and I'm assuming just because of that. The Lawless highlighter I'm disappointed in. It didn't really do much for me, to be honest. It's kind of like hard pressed in the pan, a little bit powdery. Honestly, I just don't like it, to be honest. I can't see myself reaching for it again. There's just really nothing there. So that's gonna be a no. I love the Moon Spell. Wait, it's not the Moon Spell. Moon Prism blush palette. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous. These are super pigmented, and I only use these 2 shades, so obviously I'd have to try more, but I feel like it really livened up my face. I was like, the NARS bronzer and the eyeliner kind of threw me off, and then when I put this on, it really brought it together. I love the kind of burnt, bright tones. I'm really into blush right now, so I'm really into this. I love the Lunar Beauty brand, and I love the gloss too. This reminds me of Super Nude from KKW, and I love the smell of this. This is Moon. I feel like this is just great if you want to lighten up any, you know, nude shade that maybe is a little bit too dark. High shine, really comfortable, not sticky, so I love this. And I do like the Wayne Goss formula. These just remind me of Charlotte Tilbury, which is one of my favorite lipstick formulas. Just really creamy. If you have dry lips, I think you'd really enjoy these. So that is everything for this trying new makeup. Sometimes things just don't go perfectly, but I feel like overall my makeup looks cute. I mean, there's nothing crazy about it, but I wanted to try out all these products. So let me know if you've tried any of these down below. It's interesting that we have some that I really don't like, and then some that really wowed me. Sometimes that happens. So I'll keep using these products and update you guys soon. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.